hot, isn't it? You okay? It's okay. It's okay, Poppy. They just don't want to play. It'll be okay. Let's walk. Let's walk. So, this is now officially my third time trying to record this. First time, mic wasn't on. Second time, my phone died. We're not going to talk about it. It's hot. I've now walked at least 3 miles around this fucking thing because of this. But it's okay. Cardio type shit. Uh, anyways, this is basically me reintroducing myself into the content space that I've put to the side for so long. And this is going to be unlike anything I've normally done in the past because I'm kind of just being me in a sense, you know what I mean? Like it's just me, uh no game. It's just me talking and looking at the scenery, low key. It's kind of beautiful. I never really got out into nature much. It's nice, you know? It's kind of got a peacefulness to it. Girl, you wrapping yourself up. uh but basically I just want to talk about what I intend on doing with content in a way. Like I want to talk about what I intend on doing, what I intend on making, and how I try to do it, things of that nature. Uh, sorry about the wind. It low-key feel good though because it's hot. If you don't know, actually you probably don't know. Let me introduce myself first. Hi, I'm on many different platforms. Most of the time, it's Sea Viper underscore 69, Cajun Viper 69. You can just, if you wanted to refer to me as something, you can call me Viper. My real name is Max, but it is up to you. If you want to call me that, you want to call me Viper, I don't care. I live way south, like deep Louisiana south. Like my town was projected to go underwater years ago, but never did because, you know, science. But I'm 19. I work a 9 to 5. I know that's crazy. Work the night shift though, because night shift's kind of chill. Uh, I was a manager at one point. Then I wasn't a manager. Then I was a manager again, and here we are. We're not going to talk about the ups and downs and why this happened. There's a bunch of ongoing theories, but we're not going to worry about it. This dog is going to be in a lot of my content. Her name is Lady. She doesn't know much tricks, but she knows some stuff. I'm going to try to do these little intermissions in the middle of certain videos where it's basically just like a commercial break, the midpoint. And it's just going to be her. Her being her. You know what I'm talking about. But basically, I want to get into a lot of gameplays, you know, in my content. Like, I want to do walkthroughs, mess with games I've never really played before, try new things. Where you going? Fine, we'll go this way. Happy now? Come on. Come back here. But I want to basically, I just want to play games. It's going to be probably a lot of single player stuff for a while. I do not have a PC. A lot of my stuff, specifically content-wise, is ran off of a laptop, 2 consoles, and a capture card. It kind of sucks, but we make it work. Even how I'm filming this video, still my camera on my phone and this little microphone that I bought from Walmart for $10. By the way, and it kind of sucks, but we're not going to talk about it. On top of the gameplays, you know, I want to get into these deep talks about certain topics that can be seen in a dark and depressed light. as well as these talks that are like philosophical in a way. And it's going to be about things either I'm going through, have gone through, overcoming, things like that. And we're gonna bounce back and forth off of those topics on top of the gaming playthroughs and walkthroughs and things like that. I'm gonna try to do like little tip videos, guides, things like that. Gonna get into the short form content as well. It's gonna be troubling because I'm gonna keep needing ideas. I'm gonna try to do it on a more consistent basis, but that's not exactly the simplest thing to do, especially for me. I do stream, I do TikTok, I do YouTube, all that. It's kind of, eh, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I kind of lost my train of thought there. I had to stop the video. I still don't remember where I was. On my short form content, all that, talking about myself. What was going on with the long form? With the long forms, I want to get into the retrospective stuff. I want to play niche games, things like that. I'm gonna be one of the. I'm gonna have the largest variety of content you'll probably ever see on one channel. I'm not gonna be. I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to stick to one thing because I'm always gonna want to try something new, something like that. The only thing I probably won't dabble in is music because I'm not musically inclined to create in that kind of way at all. And I don't think it matters how much I try with that. Eventually, I'm sure I can do. I'm sure I can do it eventually, but it's just not something I'm gonna do. Oh, I just remember I also have an Instagram. Instagram is not going to be main. I'm going to try to post a lot of everything there, but Instagram is going to exclusively have my gem content. So if you want to see that, go there. Other than that, you'll be all right. Somewhere on screen, somewhere like up there, maybe, or like down up to the right there. We'll have all my socials, names, ats, symbols, all that fun stuff. If you're interested in seeing what I could do, seeing what I can put out, watching my journey, go look on them, go look at all of them, see all that. That'd be pretty cool. But basically, and also, also want to talk about why I want to do content creation. It's not that I'm not doing it for the money. The money's obviously a good side job, but I like to document stuff. I like to in my room. I have an area of just stuff I've written down, of journeys, of things of that nature. Like I wrote down when I got my first car, every time I've worked on it, I've written down about it, things like that. Just memories, almost, just so I don't forget where I started, in a sense. But I'm doing this basically just to document my journey from nothing to whatever I may become in the future. My real passion outside of doing all this is I love carpentry. Eventually, I want to get to the point where I can make my own carpentry business where I'm making furniture, things like that, and I can custom make them for whoever. Uh, I need to get the tools and all for it, obviously, and I'm gonna document myself doing that. I'm gonna post that too. Uh, don't expect that to be pumped out as fast as everything else, because that is gonna be a long and expensive endeavor. But we're gonna work on it. Trying to think if I've touched all the bases. I think I did. Um, but anyways, I want to wrap this up by saying I'm gonna probably take down a lot of my old content, redo it, things like that. So keep an eye out for all that. Most of my videos that aren't gameplays are gonna be scripted. So they're not. This one isn't scripted, so we're not gonna worry about that. But everything else will be scripted. We're gonna have major talking points on it, and I'm gonna try my best. Like I said, I'm gonna dive into all the content, and we're gonna do that. I think she's tired and she wants to go. So basically, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Appreciate you for listening to me just run my mouth, things like that. Um, and I'll see y'all in whatever's next. Peace.